There was a one guy who came to me that he said, like, these UMP guys, they are telling me that I should not touch because it breaks the sexual
Correct.
tension.
Correct.
This is
Yes.
wrong. This is wrong because
Why
touching
is it?
amplify the attraction. Touching, and if you are touching the girl in a right way, it amplifies the attraction.
Is my thing that I teach guys is try to avoid touching too much because it breaks sexual tension. And you said it builds attraction.
You have a base attraction level based on your physical looks. Then you have to amplify the attraction. And when you are amplifying the attraction, if you are touching the girl in a specific way, then attraction is amplified. So hey guys, hope you're doing good. I'm doing good too, and in this video we will be talking about touching. And at one point in the debate with UMP guy Marcus Wolf, the topic came touching, and he said that touching kill sexual tension, and I said touching in a right way at the right time will amplify sexual tension. Will amplify attraction. Will amplify attraction, and touching is necessary. I will make a separate video, the frames what we need when we are playing the game, and how the authority frame is counterproductive in one way. I'm not saying it is a bad frame, but it can be a counterproductive if not done in a right way. I will explain you that also. But here in this video, I'll be talking about just touching and how it can amplify attraction. Very important, very deep topic again. These videos are PhD level videos about seduction, and again, no other dating coach in this world having this kind of knowledge, because I have grind hard in the field, and when I'm doing in-ear coaching with my student, I'm doing it since 2013. It is impossible to reach to my level when it comes to understanding of the game as well as implementing the game in the field. It is just impossible. Right now, I am the king of all dating coaches, and again, I've already challenged these guys, challenging any other dating coach in this entire world. If he can defeat my arguments about game, I am also capable of, with my age, with 46, I'll be 47 soon, wire myself, go in the field, approach girls, and you will listen the quality of game that I spit when I'm talking to girls. Do touching destroy the sexual tension or amplify attraction? That is very interesting topic, and definitely a very technical subject. So first we have to understand one thing: emotional stimulation creates attraction. More emotional stimulated the girl is, more attraction will be generated in one way. And what are the things that create emotional stimulation? First, we have to understand. So here the question is, what creates maximum emotional stimulation in girls? We have to understand this. Again, these videos are very deep videos, and if you are just learner of game, maybe these deep knowledge really not for you. But if I am the king of all dating coaches and making PhD level videos about dating, then they need to be a deeper and more advanced things, because a person who able to understand what is going behind the scenes in the brain of the girl, what is going in the real life, who has grind hard, only that type of person who has also good IQ of game, good understanding of game, that he can also build a solid seduction system. And that I have done it 12 years ago already. Here we will also destroy the myth of if touching destroy the S tension. I don't want to use the word S sex again and again and again in my channel, otherwise it can demonetize the video or something like that. So what creates maximum emotional stimulation in the girls? So reading, yeah, it's okay. We will say this much. This much emotional stimulation. Girls read book, she write an SMS to someone, some guy. Even you read some girl SMS. It is definitely like, some kind of emotional stimulation is going on. It's a bit okay. Then maybe the verbal communication on the phone, something like this, or reading like, like audio message or talking on the phone or something like this, that will definitely create emotional stimulation. That will definitely create emotional stimulation in the girl. It will be definitely more than verbal, definitely more than verbal. Um, then we can say like, and between this there will be also like, video message will also create more emotions. To here I can put actually the the video message of a guy will create more emotional stimulation in girl than verbal actually. So I just didn't put it, but I'm just explaining you here, but it should be here. Anyway, so now the real life, when you are meeting in the real time, and the girl is talking to a guy and there is a verbal communication going on, the guy is talking about his, story, DHV. I'm not against all this stuff. It is all okay. All these things he's doing. So that there definitely he will definitely have a um, good emotional impact on the girl, good emotional impact on the girl, which is more than verbal through phone. Real life communication is always having more emotional impact, and that's why if you have a real life gaming skills, solid real life gaming skills, then you can avoid like days and days of texting, um, and you make that emotional impact in the real time, and the girl will meet you for date or for boom boom easily, something like this. So real time, real life verbal communication definitely has a more emotional impact. Then we say the touch part. So you have to understand, when we are touching someone, when the girls are kinesthetic, when they are getting touched, that gives the maximum emotional stimulation if done in a right way at the right time. That is very important. So touching will definitely creates a stronger emotional communication, stronger emotional stimulation. So when you're talking to the girl, you are getting emotionally stimulated, girl is getting emotionally stimulated. When you kiss the girl, that has a very high emotional stimulation to you, to the girl also. Kiss, touching is going on, high emotional stimulation. When you are boom booming the girl, that's the extreme level of emotional stimulation you as well as the girl are getting, because touching is involved. Boom boom is not going through verbal communication. It is touching is there. That's why it is the maximum form of emotional stimulation going on. And in one way, actually, the boom boom amplifies attraction in one way. And that's why after boom boom, if every other things were also correctly done, the girl will completely into guy and want to see that guy as a boyfriend, something like this. Because after boom boom, you have amplified the attraction to the maximum level if done in a right way, and the girl is also the right candidate for it. So definitely, touching will give a very high level of emotional stimulation in girls. This is something you also have experienced. I'm not just making it up. This is how it is. Touching creates the maximum emotional stimulation. And to amplify attraction, we need extreme level of emotional stimulation in the girl so that she feel attracted to us when we are amplifying attraction. And then boom boom is just like easy job. It's just easy job. Try to understand this thing. It is very, very important for you to understand. Now we have already proved that touching creates the maximum emotional stimulation, because boom boom also involves touching, and that creates the maximum emotional stimulation. So touching and emotional stimulation is required for attraction amplification. So both are related. Understand this thing. So how the touching is done? Touching is required to amplify attraction, and before that, there are also different form of touching that we do. Again, what I'm explaining you are very advanced concept. You don't really need to go in that deep detail to understand these things, but these are the PhD level content I'm making, and just that debate pushed me to tell these beginners to intermediate coaches that who is the boss and who has the real knowledge of game. The lion is getting old, but he is still very dangerous. The claws are still very, very sharp. Touching to amplify attraction. So first we also have to understand there are like different type of touching we can do. First is touching or physical escalation, what we do. So one is like playful. Let's do it like this. So one is like playful escalation. You are talking to the girl and you say like, so you do sport, and she will say like, yeah, I go to gym, and then you just wait a minute, and then you touch her like shoulder or arm, something like this. These arm you touch, and then you say like, one time in a month you go to the gym. They need some training. So it's like a playful, funny, playful touch. That's something you do. So this is something you do. Then you have like, more dominant style of touch, which can be done maybe later stages of game. You touch the legs and you can say that like, you are, your legs are stimulating my testosterone, or your legs are sexy, or something like this. Or you touch her hair or something, and you go for like hair, something like more like dominant style of touching, something like this. So that is also create emotion stimulation, and that is also one type of touching. you know um, then you have this sensual, this emotional, that majority of the coaches have no idea. This emotional, the sensual type of touching, the emotional, the sensual type of touching, that majority of the coaches have no idea. And that is also this kind of touching. Normally this kind of touching and this kind of touching are very appropriate if done in a right way in the daytime environment with the girls. They are acceptable. This will also create very strong emotional stimulation and giving a vibe that girls like you, and if you do it right way, and more like a romantic kind of feeling. It is not like this mainstream media romance, something like the guy is giving flower. It is generating the feeling in a girl that she likes you, and when the girl likes you, she is going to boom boom with you, and after boom boom she will also stay in your life. Simple as that. You don't need to do any other extra stuff. That's it. So something like this, when you do in a right way, then you definitely amplify sensual and emotional touch. When you do it, it will amplify attraction. Now what is it actually? What is it? So in my product Dating Influence Domination, I have explained it on the month 7, my nuclear bomb of seduction, that I have explained also. You should check that out in my product Dating Influence Domination, month 7, nuclear bomb of seduction. So it is the way you are speaking to the girl. It is more require like more intimate in a way that it is not like shoulder touch, something like this. Not shoulder, arms. These are like you can touch like you have like very weak arms, or like playfully you can do. That's like a playful touch, which is also okay. I'm not saying that I'm like you don't need to do it, but this is something I come up with, and much 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 stronger, very highly emotionally stimulating, and that creates, that amplify attraction to the very high level. Something like this you do with the girls, that will amplify attraction. And these lightweight coaches, these UMP guys who only rely on looks and race and all these things, they have even no idea. That's why he said that, oh, this is cringe. I will explain in the video that why he actually said that touching destroys sexual tension. I will break down his system and explain exactly why he's saying this in the next video, not in this video. This is my video. I'm explaining you about touching. So something, when you are like holding the girl hand, that require majority of the times, I will say, holding the girl hand, that intensify the emotion stimulation, and that creates the, that amplifies the attraction also. So I give you a simple example. Imagine like the girl is sitting and you are sitting and you're talking, and there's a one situation comes in the interaction. I'm just giving you one example. There are like various examples, lot of examples. um, I'm just giving you one example here. So the, imagine in the conversation that you said something, you are not, you don't know what to say, just there's a vacuum in the conversation, and the girl is, so majority of the time, yeah, remember these touching, let's do like this kind of touching is happening on this part, maybe this, and playful can be done on this part, starting part. Dominant is most probably, you can still do it here. Dominant escalation, you can do it here, but most in the daytime environment, if you do it like in the start, not a good idea. Dominant, you know, this is, so that this is the cross. Dominant escalation, not a good idea, but here is okay, and here is the emotional escalation or something like this. Maybe here, wait a minute, I can change the color, white again. So maybe like here, and you can also do in the, to till the bedroom you can do, but normally you don't really need to do till the bedroom, but it is still, it still works, something like this. So if you see that even the, when you are, and here also playful escalation, you're also doing somewhere here also, time to time, in the bedroom. For, wait a minute, let's do it like this, so that you will be much, it will be much more clear. Let's do it like this. Playful escalation works really good in the bedroom to initiate the boom boom. If she is giving some resistance, playful escalation is like the best thing what you can do in the bedroom. Definitely works really good. And playful escalation works also in the start, playful touch, playful escalation, something like this. I mean, here also you will be doing something like this also, but because of the text I'm not like putting it up. Here also you will be doing, and this also, so something like this here and there. But again, you understand what I want to say here, that even in my game, I am stimulating the girl, I am amplifying attraction with different ways of escalation. The way I'm, the verbalizing, verbal game is very different. Also the physical escalation, the way I'm doing, I'm not physically escalating girl in just one way. I'm escalating the girls in different ways. It can be playful, it can be dominant, it can be also very sensual. So I am giving very high range of emotions compared to what these guys are giving to the girl. Very high range of emotions, and that amplify attraction to the top, to the roof, and then she's completely into you. Then that's why this Indian guy can boom boom Stacy's from the west, white Stacy's, easily. younger, hotter, definitely. So this is something, you do it. Let's remove these things now. So you understand, so the escalation, different type of escalation you are doing all through here, and part is done normally, like, in this part. That guy, this Australian guy Marcus, in the debate, because he has no understanding of game, so he is thinking that, oh, when you are touching the girl, she can creep out or something like this happen. And what is this cringe line? And what is this thing? And what is this that and thing? Yeah, okay. So what is sensual? We were talking about the sensual touch. I give you one example. I mean, in my product, there are like different examples also on the seventh month, the nuclear bomb of seduction. So here, the example you can say, for example, you're talking to the girl, you are at this part of the conversation. Here you are, not here, not at this part, but at this part of the conversation you are, or at least the girl is very much into you, and then you can also do at earlier part. So let's, if I'm doing that, it's become too much complex because they're like very, very different use case scenarios, you know, in a good game. So when you're doing at this part, and there's a situation comes, the girl is sitting, in an instant date with you, and she's sitting maybe a side by side or in front of you, and you deliberately act like you don't know anything to say, and then you ask, like, do you have anything to say? And then the girl will say, like, no, I don't have anything to say. So, and then you just say, like, then you can take her hand. You can take her hand, and then you say something like this, like, when somebody's talking to the, when the somebody said to me, like, you can make it up, like, what they say, like, when you, like, your both hands are, in the girl hand, what they say, that when you're talking to the girl, and there is a situation, interaction comes, that you don't know what to say and the girls don't know what to say, then you just take the hand in hand, look in her eyes, and enjoy that moment. Something like this. You can like, you can say something like this, and this is more like a sensual kind of escalation, I will put it, in the way when we are holding the girl hand. You definitely need to have the right emotions behind, smile, right emotions, and then it works really good. Another example that is also in my product, dating infill domination, month 6 actually. So that's there's a guy from USA, and he took the girl home, and then in that interaction, something, I was doing the near coaching, and then um, we were talking, and then again interaction was like, already like, this part of, we were doing this interaction, and then she, what makes her happy, and then she said, like, this make her happy, something like this, we said, she said. And then she asked him, like, what makes you happy, and then he said, like, reaching my goals, and this and this and this, and it makes me happy, but small things also makes me happy. For example, like, I was not even thought that, like, and I was going on the street, and then I just saw you, and then you were like, a bit weird in the start, but now when I'm talking to you, holding your hand, now he hold the hand, having this wine, or either wine in his hand, sipping this wine, looking in your eyes, also makes me happy. Something like this. You can see in the infield, that is what he's doing. And again, what this BS, this authority, sexual authority, something like this he did, and then the girl was ready to boom boom. It is already proved. So something like this he did, and that is like more like flirtatious, more sensual, I will say. I will not say like that much playful. You can bring the playful, but I want to use my term. It's like more sensual style. Nuclear bomb of seduction is very, very sensual, emotional touch. In my product, dating in fields dominations month 7, that is not very playful. You can say playful, but I will use the word like sensual, because for playful thing, shoulder touch and all, playful, funny, high five, a touch. But these playful touch are also just building comfort, not building that intimacy. Keep in mind, like shoulder touch, high five, they build the comfort between you and the girl. They do not necessarily mean that something like this when you're doing, then you are able to build that intimacy with these touch. Keep in mind. So the sensual emotional touch you're doing later stages in the interaction when the girl is already into you, and it will not kill the tension. It will amplify the attraction to the next level. When the girl is into you, then the case is closed. Simple as that. So that's what I want to say in this video. I don't want to make it too long, but you'd understand that touching in a right way, a bit sensual touch, exactly what I do in my nuclear bomb of seduction, that you can check it in the product. I don't want to give everything for free, you guys. This is already like a highly, PhD level content I'm making for you. That debate made me active on this channel, so it is a good thing for you guys. Bringing the very high quality content. Bring this video to the guys or any other dating coach and tell them to challenge me in a debate if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, challenge me in a debate. I will see you in the next video. The next video also going to be very, very technical PhD level content in seduction. This kind of content you're not going to see from any other dating coach in this entire world. So when I say I'm the best in this world, I am the best dating coach to teach guys game, art of meeting girls in daytime scenario from any race, be it black, white, Indian, any other race, Arab. I'm the best coach for these guys, and I challenge openly, if anyone can beat me in any debate or any game concept, I'm ready to accept challenge in a debate. Also for a pickup challenge, as long as it is under the fair circumstances. So I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye. I hope you enjoyed this video and got a lot of value out of it. By the way, guys, if you are still suffering in your dating life, not able to find any solution for the problems you are facing in your dating life, now it's time to change it forever. And if you really want to get guided by me personally in my mentorship program or in my one-on-one bootcamp program, then apply to the link in the description below. The link is deepakdating.info/mentorship. But keep in mind, my mentorship program or my one-on-one bootcamp program are in very high in demand with a very limited availability. They are also costly. So only if you are fully motivated, committed, and prepared emotionally and mentally, want to get guided by me personally, only then apply to the mentorship or my bootcamp program. If right now the cost is the issue, or you are not able to do my mentorship program or my bootcamp program due to any personal reason and still want to change your dating life, then I suggest you to join Dating in Fields Domination. The link is also in the description below. The first link, it's only $1, completely risk-free. You can cancel it anytime you want to. There you will see pure uncut in-field interaction of me as well as my students, getting laid, getting girlfriends, listen word by word, line by line, in-field interactions in this program, Dating in Fields Domination, and learn top-level seduction skills which no other dating coach in this world can able to teach you. I challenge it. What you will see in Dating in Fields Domination in the infields, that is something you will be personally learning from me in my mentorship program or my one-on-one bootcamp program in future if you plan to join it. So apply to the link in the description below for a 30-minute free call, deepakdating.info/mentorship. If you really want to get mentored by me personally and change your dating life or other alternative, join Dating in Fields Domination. The link is also in the description below. If you are not really sure right now for mentorship program or my one-on-one bootcamp program. Also guys, don't forget to watch the playlist Rock Solid Infield on this channel where I'm doing live flirt, picking up girls in front of camera, showing top level pickup and attraction skills. Also don't forget to watch Student Transformation and Testimonials where I'm teaching my students, showing full documentaries, student success and their testimonials also.